Hidden Agenda of Donald Trump, Part 2, continues. Now if you've checked out the first part, then you should be saying, well, what's up? What's up with this? Is there any truth to this? Why do you think that I would risk my life and put these messages on YouTube? Do you think I'm doing it for me or for you? That's why I'm saying you have to decipher through all the junk that is on the internet, even at these social groups, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, especially Facebook, because Facebook says, what is on your mind? Mark Zuckerberg wants to know what's on your mind. Why? Because they want to know what's on your mind is because are you still under the programming of this nation? You see, when you go on and you're talking, they can decipher through your speaking to find out if you're still under the programming that they have put on you from childhood. Yes. This is the fanatic, William D. McGee Jr., San Antonio, Texas. And I'm going to be talking to you from time to time. You might as well call me your new news. Because, see, I'm going to go and see what's on the news. And then I'm going to come back and give you an interpretation to the news or to the other stuff that you've been taught. The hidden agenda of Donald Trump. What is it? To use media, Twitter, especially Twitter, because most people are on Twitter, but to use it, all the news, and keep you and the rest of the world in suspense, thinking that he is for you, but really he's against you. He's in his own agenda. And the agenda is not his own, but he is being played by the puppet masters, family of 300. A lot of you are saying, well, who's the family of 300? Well, now is the time that you need to go back and find a Dr. John Coleman. And he is a former British intelligence agent that came out with some things about the family of 300. Now, a lot of it, you may say it's nothing. It could be a conspiracy theory. But most of your conspiracy theorists, the true ones, are on here. They're not on there to get any glory, but they're on there to try to get someone or many to hear the truth. They decipher through all the hoopla and the hoopla, the 90%, just to get the 10% that is true. You see, 90% of the time is nothing but lies, but 10% is true. You, on the other hand, have to decipher and find out the 10%. Who are the 10%? Who are the 144,000? And it's showing the Jehovah's Witnesses claiming to be one of the 144, because 12 times 12 is 144. We're at war, people. The hidden agenda is the Antichrist in the presence of you right now. Even the Pope, he's playing a dual role, saying, oh, Donald Trump is the Antichrist. He's this because he's doing this and he's doing this. He's messing up the norm. But really, the norm has been messed up for the longest time. And all the baby boomers and all the people that have been passed on, they've been dying last year, dying. Everybody said, why is all this happening? All these people dying too soon. Well, guess what? They didn't die too soon. They died on the time that they were supposed to die. The ones that are left behind have to suffer through this fate that's coming. You have yet to see this nation torn apart. The person you have running the show right now, like I said in my previous showing, stating hidden agenda, either fast or slow. See, you have to, and then wondering who is William McGee Jr., this fanatic. You see, fanatics do not seek self-glory. They're always looking out for somebody else's life and the lives of someone else. Okay? I'm here to teach you something, to tell you something. I am called the apostle. That is, I was called as an apostle. And it says, how can the people hear unless they have someone sent? And how can they be sent unless they've been called? Many are called, but few are chosen. I am one of the few chosen for this time period. I don't tell you to get up and go to a church. I don't tell you to come to my church, that I am the one, but I do tell you that you need to focus on what God is to you. A relationship with God. Right now, this is what you should be having. That don't mean you get up and run to a church or a synagogue or a mosque, because God needs a relationship with you, no matter what the faiths or religions that you have. My key agenda is to destroy religion. That's my key thing, is to take religion out of the pocket. Take it off the statues that are holding up the 300. I'm here to teach you about hidden forces, powers and principalities and dominions in high places. We have people all around in America running around with all kinds of tattoos all over their bodies, all over their face and head and stuff, yet they don't know why they do it. They don't even know, because they see what they see others have, they won't. Now, if you thought that Donald Trump came to uphold all the things that were created and made with Obama, Barack Obama, his 8 years, then you have another thing coming. I want you to sit down right now. I want you to think. Not black, not white, not Hispanic, none of those. Just think American. When these new regions were being created, each region has a time period that it has to be up and running. America, or the NAU, not the North American Union, or NAFTA, has been evolved from NAFTA to the NAU. It has a time period of 2018. 2018. Everything that has happened in the past was to push it to the point of 2018. Everybody here has been running around, doing their jobs, continuing in the belief of the American dream, continuing in going to the movies, continuing and going to their sports, and doing their things, living their lives without a care about what's going on in America. Everywhere else, oh, well, they got terrorists going on there. They got terrorism going over there. But guess what? You're finna see something that you ain't never seen before. You're going to watch your standards, your morals, your values, and everything that you were taught was good go away. This is what Donald Trump is here to do. He's here to bring chaos in the midst of comfort. Your comfort zone is gone. You will have no place to run, no place to hide. If you thought that he came here to help and keep the LGBT community, think again. If you thought that he came here to help the black or the African Americans that come over here, not the blacks, but the Africans that fly over here and to get citizenship, think again. Those 7 nations that he chose to put a travel ban on, check them out. Check it out. No, none of them have had any terrorism rolling in here, blowing up the stuff. But that ain't it. You have to go deeper. You have to look deeper. Transparency. He's showing you things that he's going to do. Trying to do Obama. Show you the things that he's going to do. Transparency in the government that he's going to put together. You can see it. You can hear it, but you can't change it. You can't touch it. And all those people that voted for him are votes that were bought on the electoral side. I'm not going to say. I'm just going to come out and say it. You know? And all the other people that think that he is the new Cyrus, King Cyrus. But guess what? You finna get your wish. To the rest of the people, keep marching. Keep marching and fighting against this Antichrist. But most of all, make sure you have a relationship with your God. Go beyond the religious teachings that you have and get a relationship with your God. Because that's all that matters. Powers and principalities and dominions are angels. Fallen angels that are now in this dimension, call them Malkut. You need to find out what's going on. You need to seek, and you shall find. You cannot rely on the past. You cannot rely on those who claim to know. Even me, all the stuff that I'm talking to you about, tested. With the Spirit. Test it with the Ruach HaKodesh. And find out if my words are not true. Time for me to go again. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Peace be with you until we meet again.